Thank you, Deejay. This video is Numi approved because you took an L. Yay! Anyways, I missed you guys. Noombas, I missed you. Noombas, I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. I went on a little bit of a vacation after the concert. This was planned for a little bit. Initially, what I planned to do was have a concert in the West Coast and then go to Texas and then go to New York immediately after. And then spend the last couple days in New York. But that didn't end up happening, of course, because the weather has been crazy. And when I asked the Texas Noombas and the New York Noombas, y'all said do it in the later part of the year. So I said bet. And so I didn't end up doing that. But then I was talking to Mr. Holmes and he was like, oh, we're not doing the New York trip after all. Oh, dang. I was wanting to get married in New York, but I guess we could probably wait till then because, you know, he's just a pleasant, happy man that's happy to be with his girl no matter what type shit, right? And then I said, because I was thinking about it. Hami's birthday was last week. We were supposed to be going to the East Coast at the end of the trip. And I said, you know what? Okay, why don't we just actually have a vacation? Because I need a vacation after the past couple of weeks I was having. I said, you know what? Maybe we do need this. And so I decided to do a trip with me, the roomies, Holmes, and MJ to not only celebrate them getting married, but also to celebrate Hami's birthday. And I, you know, obviously paid for their trip and stuff. It was my little gift to them because, I mean, honestly, it was you guys that paid for like just our entire career and stuff. And I mean, I've known Holmes since I was a sophomore in high school, no, a junior in high school. And he's my first friend that I know that is getting married. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen somebody that I've grown up with get married, and it's just a big deal. And he's been such a huge part of our lives and the success as a musician, the shows, just being there. And MJ was always, she was at every single stop for our tour last year, and she'd always bring me water. She would hold the mic up for me. She would always be there for me too. And I love that woman so much. And so I'm like, let's just do it. Let's go to New York. Let's go to New York. And so we went to New York. And y'all, it was so fucking nice. I want to go. I was crying when I was there. I was like, fuck, I want to go back. And I never feel that way. I love California. I'm a California stan. Some may say I'm a California nationalist. A Californiaist. I don't know. I love California. I love being by the beach. I love being able to go to the mountains, the desert, and the beach all in the same day. But there's something that California doesn't have that New York City does have, and it's a sense of community and a walkable city. A good walkable city with random ass characters all over the world that just go to New York to fuck around and find out type shit, bro. But yeah, we went to New York, and I mean, it was on my bucket list to go to New York with Hami in particular because, bro, Hami's my sister. Like, I just felt like it would be really fun to go to New York with Hami, and I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh my God, like, let's just do it. And initially, we were inviting my other best buddy, Lynn, to come with us. Lynn and Nurse Chan, but, you know, they have 9 to 5s, so they couldn't come. And so this is something that'll be shown to you guys after I blur my face, but I learned an entire choreography with Javi and Avery, and we did a dance to it in Times Square and recorded it and sent it to her as a surprise because she couldn't make it to the trip that I will be sharing with you guys. But we wore the most ugly ass costumes, which I will show you guys later. But she had no idea about it. It was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And it was just overall such a good, fun time. Like, literally would be rated a 10 out of 10 trip, if not for the fact that, you know, Lynn wasn't with us. If Lynn was there, 10 out of 10. Otherwise, it was like a 9.5. It was like a 9.5 out of 10 type shit, you know? But it was super freaking fun. And I was just super happy. And I mean, I feel like when I tell you guys I'm going on a vacation, I'm usually doing work, you know, like even during my Japan trip after my birthday, we still did streams. I still recorded stuff, you know, it's like I'm still thinking about work. I tried to not be on my phone as much, but obviously I was doing collabs and shit. But I think the last time I had like an actual vacation trip like that was Korea with Lily, Yuzu, Bao, and Sho. And yeah, I got to enjoy it. We were there from Thursday till Wednesday. Yeah. Yesterday I didn't stream because I had to catch up on all of my work. But we're back, and I got some pictures, and we stayed next to Times Square. I forgot that it happened to be near Times Square. I didn't anticipate that, but it was so convenient because it was right next to the station, and it was just really chill as fuck. We took the flight. I didn't sleep that night because I was working on my birthday present to Michi, and so I said, you know, period, I'm gonna put this all together and not sleep so I could sleep on the flight. And I did. I knocked the out on my flight over there, bro. I was like, wow, we made it on the flight. I can't wait to get to New... And then I opened my eyes, and we landed. It was beautiful. I love time travel like that, man. It's great. We take the long traffic-ridden ride. I didn't get into a white van this time. Don't even worry, y'all. I did remind everybody to not get into any weird vans and to go into the taxi line. I did my duties. I've learned my lesson. And so we make it over and we check into the hotel room, and because apparently I'm a really high member at the Hilton, they're like, oh my god, we're gonna be able to upgrade one of your rooms with a bike. I'm like, what? yeah, we upgraded one of your rooms with a nice view, and it comes with a bike. Ma'am, am I hearing you properly? So wait, what does this room have that the others don't have? Oh, a bike. A bike? Yeah, you could use the bike. It's a good bike. I'm like, okay, okay. And so I go back to the group and I say, so, homie, it's your birthday. Which room do you want? Do you want the one with the bike, or do you want just a regular room? And she said, well, Holmes and MJ are getting married, so they should have the better room. And so we give them, I said, MJ, I'm gonna give you this key. There's something unlike anything you've ever seen before. Now that's right. It's a hotel room. With a bike. A bike. He said, what kind of bike? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. He said, why would there... It's just a random bike? Yeah. It's just a random bike. So that's the upgrade. Yep, that's the upgrade. Yep. Congratulations. So, okay. And so the rooms, I had a room for me, Hami, and then there was a room for Avery. The rooms were so small that my luggage was just in the doorway. So every time we would leave or anything, we'd have to hop over my luggage. And then I told Holmes and MJ to send me a video of what the bike looked like. So we're just settling in, putting our stuff away. And then I get a video from Holmes. And he said, there's this beautiful view of Times Square. And then he pans over to MJ. And it's a Peloton bike. Just a fucking Peloton bike that she's just riding. She's like, wow, I'm really getting my workout in while looking at Times Square. Okay. So desu ka. That's what they meant by a bike.
Nothing makes a honeymoon more romantic than an imposing stationary bike taking up a quarter of the space in the room.
Oh, can we see the bike? Oh yeah, you just gotta just wiggle right through this little crevice here, and you can guys, it was like as big as a bathroom. These rooms were as big as a bathroom, maybe a master bathroom or something. Yeah, that was how big these rooms are. It was so funny. A Peloton bike, yeah. And so we had our stuff. We said, all right, happy couple, you have fun with that Peloton bike. Yeah. If you need me, you know where I'm gonna be. That's right, y'all. The first thing I fucking did, we walked to Joe's Pizza at Times Square so I could get my fix in, until we saw that the line was too long, so we went to the other one instead. But then we made it to Joe's Pizza, and then they said that they only accept cash, so I went out to the ATM and then I got a bunch of money. But then we got our Joe's Pizza, and by God, it was just as beautiful as the day I left her. Oh, I ate her so good. It was so delicious. Oh my God. With Strap Sister Mina? No, she was busy this time, but I will be seeing her soon, so it's fine. But, oh my God, the way I arched my back, I was like, it was so delicious. Oh my God, it was so good. We also had a reservation a couple hours later for a place called Au Cheval, the sister restaurant to this place called Fort Charles, which I couldn't get a reservation for because apparently you gotta be on some crazy ass list. I got on that list, mind you, and they still didn't have any availability. But then I found out they served the same exact thing at their sister restaurant, and so then I got a reservation, and we said, all right, you know what? Let's buy some time because that reservation's at like 9:30 p.m. Let's get some pizza, get really fucking drunk, and then let's go over to Au Cheval. And we said, all right, let's do it. We get so drunk. We got too drunk. We're wobbling in, and we're just standing there waiting, gurgling a little bit. We finally get to our seats. The food was really fucking good. The burger was good, but I was like super drunk at that point, so it was just like gonna be good regardless. The thing that was my favorite was the mac and cheese. Avery was like in love with this broccoli. Look at that broccoli. Isn't it beautiful, y'all? Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. And then this, oh, the bone marrow. Bone marrow with some bread. Oh, it was so delicious. Oh, actually, on the way there, I saw that there was this place. We were initially gonna go drinking there. It's called the Fat Black Pussycat. And so we were like, oh yeah, let's go to the Fat Black Pussycat. Yeah, let's go there. And so we go inside. I don't think we were supposed to be in there. We opened the door and everybody turns their head and looks at us and they said, can I help you? Can I help you? Are we allowed to just, get a drink? No, that's next door. We're a comedy show. Oh, my bad. And so we went next door to a different place and we drank, and that's where we got really drunk. But then we had this, and then this, and then this. Dude, that bacon was so good. And I've never had a burger with an egg on top. Wow is all I have to say. Wow, wow. Is that peanut butter? It's cheese. It's cheese. Hello? Hello? Anyways, it was so yummy. For 20 minutes, we were ignored by the waiter. It's probably 10:20, 10:30 at that point. I almost died. I was like, please, ma'am, please, can I get a piece of broccoli or anything, please? And then we went back and just died because damn, we were full. We ate big. The first day was a dilly-dally shopping day. And then I got into jewelry. I got into rings, boys. I finally got into rings. I got some cute rings. And after we went to this little vintage ring shop, we were thinking to ourselves, we were doing a thing called dilly-dallying. That's where you just fuck around and find out. You see a store, you just walk into that store. We went and we watched the musical called Death Becomes Her, which was incredible. Fantastic. I loved it. Probably second favorite after Hades Town. We had pizza right before. I ate that shit super duper quickly. We watched the show, and guess what we did after? We went to Joe's Pizza. And it tasted delicious. It was so yummy, even the second time. And when we went there with MJ and Holmes, I was like, my God, it's almost like I was here just yesterday. And then MJ was like, oh, when were you last here? I said yesterday, and she said, ow. So one thing I didn't realize, the shirt that I was wearing, it was sheer. So boobs out. Oh, boobs out, toots out. Oh, thank God you can't really see it. But anyways, this was like this Wagyu beef curry. It was delicious. Can you zoom in on the curry so I can taste it? No, it's in my tummy. But afterwards, we were the only ones on this floor, by the way. They put us completely away from everyone because we were so fucking loud, I guess. This, y'all, I'm not usually a sweet tooth. This was pussy. It was so good that I ate mine, and then I ate Avery and Homie's, and then I ordered 2 more to go that I ate later. It was honestly one of the most incredible things I've ever had in my life. It was a sponge cake or something with this beautiful whipped sakura flavored. I can't even. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. And then we were gonna go to the Met this day, but we decided to not go because Holmes was feeling sick. So instead we went over to Central Park, and then I found this gorgeous goon bench. And yeah, I had to take a picture with it. Of course, I had to do that. It was a necessary picture that needed to be taken, and it needed to be in my memory book for the rest of my life. Also, Hami said to me, Numi, do I look philosophical in this outfit? And then I said, yeah, philosophically gay. I'm so funny, dude. I'm so funny. Oh my god, that was so good. And then afterwards, we went to another shop. Is that a hate crime? No, I think it's just Hami. But yeah, Avery bought this clip-on raccoon tail, and for the whole trip was trying to put it on Hami's back belt buckle. So she looked like she had a raccoon tail. And Hami got so fucking mad. It was so fucking funny. He's like, this is the best $3 I've ever spent. Oh my god, and we're just walking through the park with Hobby, just trying to run away and not get caught, and then she was talking about being like philosophically gay or something, and then I was like, no, yeah, you just look super gay, bro. Like, loser, fucking. And then while we were saying that, she started yapping, and then right in front of us, these two women just started holding hands and just kissed, and then they kind of looked over at us, and we were like, oh my god, did they think that we were talking about? Like, no, wrong gay, wrong one. And so I felt a little bad, but then Avery was like, yeah, you're so gay, homie, just to try to make it look like we weren't talking about those two. She was like, why are you being so mean to me right now? She's like, no, you're gay. It was so funny, bro. Oh my god. And then Hobby wanted to look at this Central Park rock. She's like, yeah, people like to climb on this rock. I said, yeah, good for you, sweetie. They all should have kissed each other so they thought you were making fun of each other. I couldn't, bro. That's my sister. That's like familia. Would never do that. So many strays. And then that night we met up with Holmes and MJ because he was feeling a little better, and we watched Chicago. I actually thought that the Chicago musical was just a rendition of the Victorious episode. I was wrong. Next day, it was the Met day. But before that, y'all, I had one of the craziest pancakes I've ever eaten in my life. I saw this shit on TikTok 2 years ago and always wanted to eat there. This was another sister restaurant where the OG was so popular that they'd forget that there's a sister restaurant that has the same fucking thing, but no lines. And so we went here instead, and it was delicious. And then we went to the Met, and it was so freaking fun. I took pictures of the original Les Paul prototype design that was used until his death in 2009, and it was so fucking cool. If you guys know the Les Paul guitar, it's one of the most revolutionary guitars that was ever made, and it was so fucking cool. And then I took a bunch of pictures of things that reminded me of Michi. Like, I saw things about Indonesia. I was like, look, Boogie, there's this little thing. And she said, wow, it's so silly. And I said, wow. And then I sent the picture of the musical instruments to Papa Numi because I knew he would be like, wow, that's cool. Because his favorite guitar is actually the Les Paul guitars. But guys, Les Paul guitars are thousands of dollars. They're some of the most expensive guitars because they work so fucking well. Their pickups are insane. And when I was buying the guitar that I have now, initially I was like, man, I wonder if I should get a Les Paul. Papa Numi would be so proud of me then. I saw the price, and it was locked in a second layer. Like, there was a second room for Les Paul guitars, and in that second room, it was behind a display case with like security cameras all over it, and I think the average price of them was like $3,000 to $5,000. And I said, you know what? I'm not that good of a guitarist. I'll settle for the Wolfgang Van Halen guitar instead. Yeah, give me that one instead. Yeah, I'll take that one. It's just as good. Yeah, for like a fraction of the price. Give me that shit. And so I did that instead. Took pics of everything. I was teaching Hami how to be a photographer because, boys, let me show you something. This is a really cute picture that I took of Hami. This is Mr. Holmes's little Spider-Man wearing a backpack. This is like his anime girl. This is his prized possession. Everywhere he goes in New York, he would take a picture of this little guy. And then, so we were taking a picture of him. And then, so this is the cute picture that I took of Hami. This is how she took mine. I said, you sicken me. You make me sick. What is this shit? I was complaining about her to Lynn. I was like, girl, she can't take pictures. I can't believe this shit. I was popping my photographer Ussy, taking the greatest, most gorgeous pictures of all my friends because I have cute friends and I want to take cute pictures of them. I asked, you know what? My psychic was onto something. I asked, I want to receive love, but I can never get it because what the is this? She saw this. Anyways, I said, girl, we're gonna fix this. I'm not gonna make fun of you a lot. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix this together. We're gonna make it through this together. So I taught her how to take pictures while we were at the Met. She did all right. And then also there was Hans. There was horses. Wait, I don't have the picture of the Hans. There was a picture of a horse, and I took all the pictures of the horses. It was really cool. But I do have this picture of me walking down the street. You like that? You like that? Oh, I found this one specifically. I was at this one store, and then the vintage jewelry store, and then they had this beautiful horse. And I bought it. Yeah. And it was really pretty and cute, man. And I loved it. And I was walking down the street and this guy was selling like these sculptures of horses with a light bulb on it. It was very random. I said if I pass by it again, I will be buying that horse with a light bulb. I will be buying that. But yeah, that was super cute and super fun. And then afterwards, we said, let's go clubbing. Let's go see what the cute little gay scene is about. Let's go. So before that, we went and we got some tacos because why wouldn't we? But then after that, Avery went to meet up with us. And he downed Hami's drink. And then we went to this other place and it was just like masks with their femmes. And then it made me miss my femme, Michi. Me just seeing everybody dancing and having the time of their life. I said, I miss Pookie. I miss Pookie. And then I sent her a message and she didn't reply. And I said, yeah, that sounds about right. And then afterwards, it was the second to last day. And I went shopping in Chelsea with Holmes, MJ, and Hami because I think Avery got too drunk last night because he got sick the next day. And so he was sleeping and had a fever the whole day. It was the first sunny day. And because of that, everybody in New York was just outside. It was so nice to people watch. I said, wow, look at them go. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful and pretty. And then I got this mood ring. For me, immediately turns to purple, which means romantic. It means romantic. Or it would turn this color blue, which means lovable. And I said, oh, maybe it's just broken. And so I made, I made Hami wear it and it switched to relaxed. Put it on the Holmes and it put relaxed and romantic. Obviously because he's literally getting married. And then I put it on like MJ and it was like active and relaxed and shit. And I was like, all right. And then I put it back on me. Romantic. It was just romantic. And I said, oh my God, it must be because I'm in heat. It must be because it's that time of the month and my pheromones are just begging for a mate or something. And she was like, right. Yeah, so it literally kept. Actually, let me go grab it really quick. I want to see what it is right now. Let me grab it. All right, it's on my thingy. So I'm gonna give her a second to load up. Yeah, it is blue. It's lovable. I guess I'm feeling lovable right now. It might be because you guys are here. Yeah, because I'm feeling lovable. Oh, it's turning purple again. Okay. Yep. So same thing as always. I guess I'm always feeling a little bit lovable and romantic. God knows what that means. Okay. It's literally a mix of blue and purple right now. Okay. Right. I'm just a yearner. afterwards, I met up with an old buddy, and I asked her, because she lives in New York, I was like, hey girl, I'm actually loving New York. Like, do you think I give New Yorkers? She said, absolutely not. Mind you, we were eating at a place that you guys would never know, Joe's Pizza. She said, where do you want to eat? I'm like, I got a place, girl, Joe's Pizza. And I said, why don't you see me as a New Yorker? Because she was like, oh my God, Numi, you're like an actual New Yorker because you told us to go to this Joe's Pizza because it's not as crowded. And I said, like, don't you think? She's like, no. And I'm like, what? Why would you say that? And she said, yeah, you're too friendly. You're too nice. And every single person in this room could tell that you are not only not a New Yorker, but you are a Californian. And I said, is that why everybody's way nicer to me? They're like, yes, because you're so friendly to them that it shocks them. And it's not that the people in New York are mean. I've never thought that people in New York were mean. It's more just like they're doing their job. They're hustling. It's not like mean. I meant mean. That was Chicago. It's just like they're just living life. It's just fast paced, you know? So like you would just be like, can I get pizza? They're like, yep, here you go. And that's it, you know? But like with me, I'd be like, hi, can I please have a cheese pizza? Thank you so much. Thank you. And they're like, oh, you're welcome, sweet. Like, and I'm like, wait, they're not like that to everybody? She's like, no, it's because they know that you're not, they know. And I said, oh, right. I just thought, okay. Ooh. Yeah. We had to sleep early that day because the next morning was Holmes's wedding. Y'all, I was like, okay, homie, we got to make sure we sleep early. We got to make sure that we sleep early so that we can, we can be there tomorrow. We can be there on time because we have to wake up early. She said, yeah. We're kind of laying there. And then I sent a message to our group chat about, a rumbling bean. And then we started laughing and gurgling about that shit for hours and didn't sleep till like 3 or 4 a.m. Also, guys, why is my ring just purple now? Why am I always romantic? I was just thinking about rumbling beans. Rumbling beans. We woke up half dead afterwards. We made a bunch of Twitter videos, gurgling, whatever. We woke up, we all put on our cute little outfits, and we went on the train over to City Hall. So if you guys saw, if anybody lives in New York and just saw like 5 people all wearing suits and dresses, yeah, that was us. I bought a suit specifically for this. Michi said she likes suits and wanted to see me in a suit, so I got a suit. And I mean, I've never worn a suit before, so I felt like I looked like ass. But I guess we were serving or whatever, and then we went over to the City Hall. And they were signing their thing, and apparently you need a witness to get married. And so I'm on their official records as the witness. And we were all holding cameras, like me, Avery, and Hami were all like holding cameras. We're like, and they have a chapel there too. I didn't know they had a chapel at the City Hall. I guess if you want to just get it done really quick, you could do it really quick. So the lady's like, oh, you guys are like the only ones here right now. So you have your pick on which one you want to get married in. So we chose a little chapel. Oh my God, dude, Buzz. I'm holding the camera. And then like they're like, we brought here together to witness, like she's doing the little speech, and then the way the host is looking at MJ, I knew I was gonna cry. It's not even like their official. They're gonna do a wedding with family and friends and shit later on, but they just wanted to get it done in New York because they love New York. Guys, I did so good. You're gonna be so proud of me. I was the one recording it, so I didn't want my audio to get in there of me crying, so I held everything in until after they did their wedding kiss. So after they kissed and then we got the pictures, I was like, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy for you. And I look at Hobby, and Hobby's like, we're like sadly we're just taking the pictures with tears streaming down our face, and then we're like, congratulations, you too. And they were like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. You guys are so great. We love you. And afterwards, the MJ threw the bouquet. I made sure Hami caught that. They're like, oh, are you gonna be next married? I was like, ew. Anyways, no, they didn't even cry, bro. afterwards they're like, can we get some alone time to whisper each other vows? Make sure that they don't come. So Avery and I were guarding the door while they were like whispering their vows. Can you believe that shit? A match made in heaven. They're like, we would like some alone time to talk about how much we love each other. I said, wow, I fucking hate you both, but I love you both so much. I'm so happy for you. Anyways, we went over to some random guy that was selling like flowers and taking pictures and stuff out front, and then we said, hey, could you take these pictures? And so he was gonna try to take a picture of us in front of this mammogram testing car, and then we moved in front of the city hall, and then I paid for a picture to put into the music studio, and it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I said this to Michi. I was like, look what I did. And she was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. Where did you get these outfits? Fucking TikTok shop. And then I sent it to Lynn because this was what we practiced for weeks. We've been practicing the dance since January. We never tried it with the costumes on. And Avery's didn't arrive in time, so he was just a fucking cute ass red panda. And there was a crowd of tourists that happened to be there when we were doing the dance. And I was like, just have shame, Numi. Just don't have any shame. Just be a little silly. Just be whimsy and silly. Just be silly. Yeah. And we've never practiced it with the costumes on. It was so disorienting. Couldn't remember the choreo after a certain point because I didn't know where I was standing because we were doing little formations and shit. So there were random parts where we just f***ed it up. It was so funny, bro. But actually, we recorded this, and it turns out it was the anniversary of the song, and we filmed it the same day as the anniversary. And initially, I wanted to upload it to celebrate it, but I didn't get to do. Yeah, I didn't plan it. It just happened. I was like, damn, how did that happen? It was crazy. But yeah, happy anniversary. As you can tell, this is me. This is Hami, and then this is Avery. Actually, no, this is me. This is Avery. And then we ended up flying home, and then I fucking slept. Actually, then I slept, and it was just beautiful. And then now here I am, and it was just a beautifully peaceful, fun, happy trip that ended with a bang. Mind you, we had to go to the Uber immediately after this, so we literally bolted and we ran. And this girl was like, what's your guys' YouTube? Oh my God. Because she recognized the dance, and we were like, oh, it was just for our friend. And she was like, oh. Little did she know it was an anime girl.
Solid W vacation.
Yay! Thank you so much. Yeah, it was just a really nice trip, and I'm really glad that it just ended up being a good time to vibe, and it was really cool to just see the beautiful city, and I can't wait to go back. God, I can't wait to go back during the concert, y'all. Please, Mercury Lounge, please, please, please. And now I'm home, and I'm gonna be with you guys for a long time until Anime Expo, and when that happens, I'm literally going to meet you guys. So I mean, it's just Noomba time, boys. It's Noomba time. Guys, did you know I have... Does anybody know what it's called? Because I don't. Is it Extra Numi? Extra Numi, where you can get all of my lyrics and other miscellaneous horrid things for free.
Don't forget the feet.
Yeah, feet are also... There's also feet included, but there's also free. There's like... Whoa! No, you wanna kiss me. No, you wanna passion. I don't want you to forget about this love. Don't forget to subscribe. Rate this 10 out of 10 stars. And give love to Bao.